Imagine this. You're deep inside the Amazon rainforest, the air thick, the humidity wrapping around you like a wet blanket. Suddenly, everything goes silent. Not a single bird call, not a single insect hum. And then you hear it. A low, guttural breathing, somewhere just beyond the tree line. Your flashlight flickers, and for a split second, you swear you see eyes, huge, reflective, and far too high off the ground. The Amazon isn't just a jungle, it's a labyrinth of shadows, 5.5 million square kilometers, hiding secrets we still can't explain. Researchers have cataloged thousands of species here, but locals whisper about things that science refuses to acknowledge. Beasts that leave behind shredded carcasses, unrecognizable footprints, and chilling encounters that never make the headlines. If you were alone in that darkness, would you keep walking forward or run? The most whispered legend? Mapinguari, a towering, foul-smelling creature described as part man, part beast, covered in coarse red hair, standing nearly 10 feet tall. Locals say it has a mouth on its stomach, capable of swallowing prey whole. Hunters in Acre, Brazil, report hearing its deafening roar echo through the canopy, so powerful it paralyzes anyone who hears it. In 1937, explorer France Keller claimed to have found claw marks on trees over 12 feet high, alongside a trail of bones stripped of flesh. In 2007, ranchers in Rondonia reported cattle being torn apart overnight, organs missing, but no tracks left behind except a single set of prints that appeared human, only twice the size. Could this be a prehistoric giant sloth thought extinct for 10,000 years? Or is it something entirely unknown, stalking the rainforest at night? But stories turn darker. In 1961, a group of loggers vanished near the Rio Purus. When their camp was found days later, tools were scattered, tents shredded, and blood stained the ground. No bodies were ever recovered. Survivors whispered about a night of thunderous footsteps circling the camp, and something pulling men screaming into the forest. More recently, in 2012, tourists kayaking along the Javari River filmed something massive moving beneath the water, its shadow stretching longer than their boats. Moments later, one man disappeared after falling overboard. His body was never found, but his life jacket washed ashore with what looked like giant claw marks slashed across it. Are these just coincidences, or proof that the Amazon hides predators beyond our imagination? This isn't a new fear. Indigenous tribes for centuries have told of forest guardians, spirits in monstrous form that punish those who destroy the land. Ancient pottery uncovered near Manaus depicts creatures eerily similar to modern Mapinguari reports, towering one-eyed beasts with gaping stomach mouths. Some scientists argue the Amazon still hides descendants of Megatherium, the prehistoric giant sloth. Others believe it's an undiscovered primate species, smarter, stronger, and far more aggressive than any ape we know. But what if these aren't animals at all? What if there's something else entirely? Beings meant to remain hidden, whose presence we're never supposed to see. Would you really want the answer if it meant never sleeping peacefully again? The reports haven't stopped. In 2018, drone footage taken over a deforested area in Pará shows a massive figure moving upright across the tree line before disappearing. In 2021, villagers near the Madeira River claimed to hear bone-cracking screams at night, followed by the stench of rotten flesh drifting through their homes. Even biologists stationed deep within the forest admit they hear things they can't explain. echoing bellows, crashing trees, sudden silences that last hours. Some leave the Amazon and never return. They don't publish their findings. They don't talk. They simply walk away, as if they've seen something they can't unsee. If these experts refuse to speak, what truth are they protecting? So the question remains, what's really lurking in the Amazon? A lost species? A monster from legend? Or something darker that feeds on those who dare to uncover its secrets? Next time you see a headline about missing explorers, vanishing locals, or shredded camps deep in the jungle, ask yourself if it's really the heat, the river, or the wildlife to blame. Or if the rainforest itself is guarding a predator we aren't ready to face. Would you step foot into the Amazon knowing what might be waiting in the shadows? Because the truth is, the jungle doesn't give warnings. It gives disappearances. Subscribe now, because what we reveal next may make you question every shadow, every silence, and every forest you thought was safe.